I'm Sonia Boyce. I'm an artist and I'm also a professor of art at university, so I teach art. I'm from London, born in London, born in the Angel, but lived most of my kind of early years in East London. I'd started off as a kind of painter. And fairly quickly after leaving college, by the mid to late 1980s, I knew that I couldn't paint anymore. I kind of stopped painting and I started using some of the material that I kind of used to make the drawings and paintings from. So I'd use patterns for wallpaper, booklets, or I'd use things from magazines as the basis to make paintings, and then I started to use those things instead, and that has kind of led me to working more in a kind of multimedia way. I'm always interested in the place where I'm making the work with people that I'm working with, so it's what might be called site specific, that it has a relationship to the place that the work is made. For me, one of the key things about the docks is that it was the gateway to Britain's relationship with the rest of the world. You know, and I think that this is a really key point about the number of communities that have moved through and along the Docklands. That it's never been static, really, but that the place holds very complex relationships between not only the kind of working class community that's lived there for a very long time, but communities from different parts of the world who have, through trade, through empire, through a variety of different relationships, have those people, but also the goods from those places have passed through that space. So this is the basis of what I'm thinking about in terms of the Crossrail project. And along that wall, what I'm wanting to do is to find the names of families, or the names of streets, or the names of particular sites that have an importance to the people that live there. One of the ways in which I'm imagining how this might take place is through local community centres being able to have kind of sessions where people are invited to come along and talk and to nominate. I'm wanting to make a kind of questionnaire. I was particularly interested in the work of William Morris and the way in which he would weave and make very, very complex repeat patterns through his observations of nature. And when walking along that route, I'd just taken a quick snapshot of one of the trees, a conker tree actually. One, because I just remember growing up and going to school, and always in September we would be fighting with conkers, and so this just seemed like a really that moment of seeing the softness of what nature does to environment, thinking actually I think this is what is needed through the workshops that kind of generate the material that hopefully people who choose to participate might want to continue with their stories, that they can, hopefully there's an opportunity there for them to take their own stories and produce something else with it. Serendipity, that this is not only the first time I'm being invited to submit something for public artwork, but that it's from somewhere that I know really intimately. So I'm nervous, because it's quite ambitious, but I'm also feel very connected to the place.